hello again to another Agricola Reacts. Today it's another date night with Eric.
Hello.
Yay.
Yay.
And what are we watching?
We're watching 5 European pastries you should try by DW Food.
Yeah.
I love them food videos.
Let's go there. I'm kind of getting hungry now.
Can't resist sweets? Then you're in for a treat.
I think that's the Portuguese cookie.
Because Europe boasts a huge variety of specialty pastries. Today, we're serving you 5 irresistible creations you won't want to pass up on.
I want to talk about churros though.
We're starting out with Portugal's sweetest piece of cultural heritage, Pastéis de Belém. The pastry shop of the same name in Lisbon has been baking the little tart since 1837. Pastry chef Miguel Clarinha knows the secret recipe.
Sim, claro, tem ovos, tem farinha, tem açúcar, não é? Como tem leite, isso é normal, mas existem outros ingredientes e sobretudo a forma como eles são utilizados que não podemos dizer. É receita.
The pastry shop now makes about 20,000 of the flaky delicacies a day. The cream filling needs to be poured quickly into the pastry. Then the pastéis are off to the oven for 20 minutes. Traditionally, while they're still warm, cinnamon and powdered sugar are added. The recipe was originally created in the nearby Hieronymus Monastery, now a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site.
Tal como o pastel de Belém, a canela tinha o seu ponto de partida do país. Aqui no Mosteiro dos Jerónimos, as expedições portuguesas ao Oriente que traziam a canela quase sempre desembarcavam aqui em Belém.
I have to stop here now.
Today,
you know what he's talking about, yeah?
No.
He's talking about the fact that they're doing shogun. You know, like the Portuguese were in Japan and no one else had access to Japanese people.
Oh yeah.
It's exactly the same thing. So Portuguese people had the whole kingdom and stuff. There were colonies out there, and they were bringing the cinnamon. But the actual who was in the power, like what they saw in the shogun, that was the church.
Yeah.
This is why the church was selling that. Kind of interesting.
What was once a sweet treat made by monks is now perhaps Portugal's most famous pastry, and has become popular even outside the country. Next, our journey takes us to East Germany. Here, one typical specialty is created in front of an open flame, Baumkuchen, a very specific kind of spit cake. The little town of Salzwedel is considered its home. The Erste Salzwedler Baumkuchenfabrik still prepares it, following the traditional recipe from 200 years ago. The dough is made from butter and egg yolk. The egg whites are separated. Here they go through some 1,000 eggs a day.
That's what we need. I broke so many eggs this morning trying to get just the
Wheat
yolk.
flour and a secret spice mix.
Or the egg whites.
Yeah.
We use the yolk for
And at the end, beaten egg whites and sugar. Then the dough is poured onto a rotating wooden spit in layers and baked in front of an open flame.
Also wir müssen da schon Augen für haben und sehen, oh, wenn der Kuchen zu schwer wird, höre ich lieber auf, hänge ich die Walze raus, der kriegt an der Seite Risse und dann heißt es für uns stoppen.
As soon as the Baumkuchen has cooled down, the finishing touch is a chocolate or sugar glaze. Fun fact, Baumkuchen or tree cake owes its name to its visible layers, which look like the rings of a tree. Now we're off to the city of Lille in northern France. Meringue, chocolate and a lot of cream. That's what goes into a merveilleux, which translates to wonderful. The cake is traditionally prepared with buttercream, but its reinterpretation by French pastry chef Frédéric Vaucan is especially popular.
Ils sont faits à la crème chantilly. Crème chantilly, c'est aussi deux volumes pour un volume. Donc la meringue est légère, la chantilly est légère, ce qui donne un gâteau assez impressionnant qui pèse que même pas 100 grammes.
First, egg whites and sugar are whipped into the meringue. That's baked in the oven for about an hour at 100 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, the cream is beaten until it thickens and mixed with cocoa. The baked meringue is coated with the cream and covered with another dollop of meringue. It all gets topped off with an outer cream coat, and then it's rolled in bits of chocolate or nuts.
La chose la plus importante dans un merveilleux, c'est que la quantité de crème qui est au centre soit assez importante pour faire fondre ma meringue, Mais pas de trop. Si vous en mettez trop, la meringue va devenir complètement liquide. Si vous n'en mettez pas assez, elle va rester sèche. Le but est d'être entre deux, d'être moelleux et fondant.
Whether the classic version with dark chocolate or garnished with a cherry, pistachios or nuts, there's a merveilleux for anyone's taste. Next stop, Spain. They're best enjoyed dunked in liquid hot chocolate, churros, the champions of Spanish street foods. Lines regularly form in front of the churrerias like this one in Madrid. Churros are made of just 3 ingredients: wheat flour, salt, and hot water, but they're hard work to make.
Le damos vuelta en círculo para que abajo no
They
se
sell
quede
churro
ninguna,
makers that got little.
no se quede la harina pegada.
But they
Y
sell
luego
churro
ya,
makers that little.
cuando comienza a ponerse más dura, le damos
To make the shape?
con mucha más fuerza, la mezclamos bien.
Yeah, just like a piping.
The finished dough is pressed into a mold and then fried in hot oil, making the churros nice and crunchy. That's how countless churro wheels are created here every day. Cut up into smaller pieces, they're
Some people
usually
just can't get out of
served
the
with
car.
thick, dark
Yeah.
hot chocolate, and they're a real hit
Someone's
any
honking
time of
outside
the
it.
day. It's important to note you eat churros warm and casually with your fingers. That way they taste extra authentic. Now we're reaching the end of the journey, and we're having a cream tea in Britain. The British specialty includes clotted cream, strawberry jam, and a freshly baked scone.
The ingredients for scones is very basic. Flour and salt into the bowl with baking powder.
Together with cold butter, it all turns into a crumbly dough.
Add the sugar,
It's a lot of
give that a
sugar.
mix,
That's small
a
mountain.
squeeze of lemon juice,
Jeez.
and then you
You
would
make
add
scones
1
at work,
teaspoon
don't
of
you?
vanilla
Not
extract,
anymore, but
and then you
yeah, I
start
used
to
to.
add your milk.
Full of sugar.
Yeah, it has sugar, yeah.
It's important for the dough
wouldn't
not
say
to
not
turn
much.
to liquid. A little mold is used to portion the individual scones before they go into the oven for 10 minutes. They're traditionally served with thick clotted cream and jam.
It's pretty much a
What
biscuit.
you put on a
if you're from the
scone
United States.
first is a subject of
No,
debate.
Pillsbury biscuits.
Just not sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, this one is sweet. The other one
Cream
isn't, is
first,
it?
definitely.
Oh,
I
is it
put
sweet as
the
well?
jam, the
No,
cream
she said
first
bread.
and then the jam.
What do you think? And what sweet specialty is your
I
home
recommend
country
KFC
famous for?
biscuits.
Excuse me.
Good stuff.
Well, I guess.
They all look good. I would try them all. You know, maybe a scone from home. I'm gonna pay like $20 for a scone.
I could do it. Like,
See, you
telling
hear
you.
that, folks? Witness. She can do it, but she never has.
because you can always say no. What? It's actually not that thing. But, yeah.
She went to school for cooking.
I mean, we had those Portuguese ones. Although they were little versions, so probably not as nice as the ones that they had in the
Oh
video.
yeah, the churros.
But not churros. That's Spanish. Portuguese, Eric. Portuguese. Different thing. The little first ones. The little.
Oh yeah.
little cups.
They came into frozen section now.
No, they had them fresh. They bake them fresh in Lidl, and they have them baking fresh in Duns as well. They're like filled with the kind of like a custard mix thing. They're kind of nice.
I like custard. It's good stuff.
Obviously, we had churros, scones, but we didn't have it. Or some, I don't know why you didn't have it yet. Not even like I'm not talking about.
I don't want
I'm
to pay
just
for a
saying-
scone.
yeah,
If it's like $2 or $3, what's an average price for a scone?
Well, we were paying 80, 90 cents a scone.
Still, it's something your wife could do for you.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to try it, you know, with the flour, salt.
Really definitely gonna have to try and find a place on the way from Berlin to Szczecin to get that German one.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is, this is only 5 of them, but there's like 40 countries in Europe, and it just like went with that. Kind of, I don't know. They could make a lot
Makes the
bigger.
video too long.
Yeah, maybe yeah, but there's like every country has some kind of.
You can make a
place.
top 100. I'll join you.
Yeah.
Taste tester.
Have anything to add?
No. Not really.
No,
What do you get here in Ireland?
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
No.
Maybe John Doe's in Tralee.
Mhm.
They have expensive donuts.
It's okay. Although we usually
Sweet.
was just getting the
Very
sandwiches
sweet.
from them.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
They took away the Big Mac one. We haven't been back since. I think they've been there once before, don't it?
I can try to make it. Big Mac sandwich.
I tried.
You have the pickles, the homemade pickles though.
The fermented pickles make a big difference.
Yeah.
And then Super Values burger mayonnaise. Whoa. Just like Big Mac sauce. And you can make it at home. It's delicious. A little too good, as I say.
Yeah, well, yes. Anyway, that was interesting. Although, like I said, it could be better if they would like maybe include a bit more countries in there as well. Because they say like 5 European pastries you should give a try, but there's only like 5 countries out of that many. So,
Well,
yeah.
now it's all about you now.
Yeah. So let's better jump into another video then. So thank you very much for watching. You see me tomorrow, and you'll see Eric next week on Friday. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.